I'm at a cemetery today. All headstones are replaced again. That's like, what is that, like 50 cemeteries they've been to that they've all been replaced across all the states they've been to: Colorado, Kansas, and Wyoming. But this one is in Eaton, Colorado, and I found some unique, they have some weird irrigation here. They got irrigation, but it's weird. Never seen it before, or at least not in a cemetery. Got a lot of stuff like this all over the place. Now some stuff like this, look at this. This statue monument could be old, original, or whatever. It does have that weathered look or that aged look, but they got some. It's pretty big for a smaller town. It must serve Greeley too, which Greeley, I don't like their cemetery. It's all flat headstones. I like these ones that are above ground, that are, they have like story to them. Like, look at this one. Hard to read. Carl B.A. Can't read. It's hard to read some of that. Yeah, this is definitely replaced. Something 15th, 1882 to April 19th, 1910. But here's, this is like, yeah, this is some more of their irrigation stuff. Oh, there's an old headstone. A couple of them. Look at this, they got the irrigation stuff. Yeah, two headstones that are same last name. Yeah, so look, here's, yeah, see, look at this one, the one I'm talking about. Replaced 1886 to 1933. Look at their irrigation system. Never seen that before in a cemetery. This road that's here seems kind of busy. You know, why did they have to replace this? It looks like it could be an old, yeah, that's an old base, it looks like. Whatever you call it. So is the one next to it. Look, you can tell that the headstone's been replaced. 1853 to January 18th, 1941. And what's this one? I think it's for two. 28 died 1901 and died, and there's another one 20. Maybe they both died together. 28 and 25-year-old. I think this has been replaced, but it looks like it could be like one of those. It's definitely one of those older styles. December 1904. Aged 49 years, 11 months, and 2 days. When they do stuff like that, it reminds me of the movie The Final Cut with Robin Williams. They had that Zoe implant that would tell the exact, the timer would start as soon as they were born. Let's see how old this kid is. 2 years old. 1909. That one's kind of cool. New one on an old base. I'm gonna go over to this military gravestone. Clarence. I don't Fisk. I don't like pronouncing last names because I don't want to butcher them. August 13th, 1909 to November. I wonder if it still works because it bolts down to the ground. It's completely dry. Nothing. I just don't like that fracking facility right next to the cemetery. Kind of reminds me of one of the other ones. I can't remember what it's called right now, but they had train tracks right next to it. They had a commuter line from Union Station, downtown Denver, to Denver International Airport. They had a concrete plant right there, and it was extremely noisy. That's what that fracking stuff reminds me of. And it's like, oh, look at this. It's like they can't rest. Like it's supposed to be a place of rest, but it's like they can't because it's like way too noisy. Squirrel out there. You see it? I know it's kind of. If you like my videos, please subscribe because I wanna buy a second video camera with a gimbal. And I've been looking at the DJI gimbal. If you're enjoying some of these videos, just please support it by PayPal. It's pronounced Mayer or Meyer, but it's spelled like Mayer, like Jacob, J-K-O-B, Mayer 35. I want to go. I'm being told about going to Michigan to do some. There's a hospital up there that people have been telling me I should go to. At the Forney Museum in downtown Denver, it's gone now, but they had a children's hearse that was a carriage, like the old carriage things. I think I showed it in one of my other videos, maybe not, but it was the adult hearse. I always just think about that because I saw another child, I don't even, or is that how you pronounce it? Or Jimmy, July 7th, 1932 to January 16th, 1933, not even a year old. And there's another child next to him, about 3 years, a little over 3. I go to the children just because it's so sad that they didn't even get a chance to do anything. Now it wouldn't be that bad if that I get here if it was just this field full of whatever they're growing. Was that corn? I can't tell. They do so many different things out here in Colorado, so I can't tell what it was by just looking at it, but I just hate that fracking thing. Yeah, there was a guy over here earlier, so I'm going to try to take out my drone and see if it'll let me fly. I think this is a good starting spot. I like this. Never seen one like this before. Tile. Now that definitely, you can tell the original base, but this looks, let me know if that, because this is close to Pueblo, is that Mexican tile? I'm not really good at identifying, but I can't tell what that is. See the little flower things? Evans. There's a town. I see this new one right here. It's not marked in here that I think of. I also don't know why that looks like a grave ship right next to the road, but I don't. But that was like 10 years ago when the person died. I'm not sure exactly who this is or anything. It's 1988, the U.S. Army, World War II. You know, this is kind of cool too, because it's like, look at this one. It's on the original base. At least they tried to make it look like an older one, not some new crap. Mary, I think it's Anne. Mary's two different parts. Mary and an Anne. Lester. John Montgomery. That's kind of weird. It's just, I've never seen like July 25th, 1839 to October 6th, 1894. Yeah, there's a couple of Montgomerys here. Another old or new headstone on an old base. I don't know what the original one looked like, but I wish that they would leave the headstones unless they were bad and the family agreed to replace it, but gates. A lot of these headstones that have these, well, every one I've seen with a lamb on it were kids. 1 year, 9 months, and 15 days. Died March, doesn't say when he was born. March, you can just do the math, I guess. March 11th, 1891. So, maybe, no, it was 1889. When he was born. So, yeah. Now this one looks really weathered. I can't even read some of it. 14th, whatever month he was born or died, 1897. I don't think that's original, but it is pretty old. Now this is closer to original style, kind of. This one, like, I like it. Watson. Oh, just a family marker of the Watson family. John Watson, 1838. Here's some more of their irrigation system. I saw another military one over here. This reminds me of chess pieces. It looks like a pawn. What does this one look like to you? And another pawn. If you see my drone in here, drone footage, it means this, I could fly here, but I just have a feeling like this is a no-fly zone for some reason. I just feel like there's an airport nearby, but I'm not sure. 12 years, 10 days, or 10 months, and 25 days. I think that's their death date, September 2nd, 21st, 1904. If anybody of you that are watching this that are in Colorado, let me know if there's any cemeteries with old headstones. I know that I've been to one and they just replaced them as you couldn't read them, and that was Bingham Hill Cemetery. It's in my cemetery playlist. Pretty big cemetery here. It's actually bigger than I thought it was. George H., 1886 to 1924. Not too far from here. It's right next to Greeley. That's called Evans, Colorado. I did their cemetery too. You know, this is just something easy, and I'd love to go into more of abandoned places, but it's just, those places are extremely hard. Like, you've seen me attempted on some of my videos where I just uploaded what I could. This looks new. Yeah, they didn't even put a date on there yet. September 1st, 1957. Robert Lohr, Lohr. It's their family plot. Kind of like that they made it look old, but it's still been replaced. I like the old stuff better, but I don't know who approved that, but someone approved it to be these headstones to be replaced, which I did a video on what's it, Cheeseman Park, which was that cemetery. I can't remember what it's called, but I have a video of that about Cheeseman Park on my playlist. And just when you mess with some of these graves, it creates problems. Like Cheeseman Park is known to be haunted just because of what happened. If you look it up, I think I talk about, yeah, I do talk about it in my Cheeseman Park video. Oh, this guy was Joe A. Mays, Colorado, PFC, United States Army, World War II, October 15th, 1914, and died March 22nd, 1962. I'm kind of burned out doing cemetery videos, but they're just easy to do, and I want to do something different. I want to go to more abandoned buildings or something, or houses, whatever. But I'm trying to look for cool cemeteries, which they're all unique, but I think I like Bingham Hill the best. I think I'm pronouncing it right. Bingham Hill. Not even a year old. Reuben, got a little picture of him on the front. Romero, January 29th, 1966. Died December 31st, 1966. So not even a year old. Here's another young one. Mary, I got another picture of Mary Cruz Henderson's. February 5th, 1961, and died June 7th, 1972. I like statues. I like seeing some of these statues in here. I know a lot of them are religious, but some are kind of cool. But I'm gonna go do one last tombstone and then try my drone and see if I can. Etched in picture of Mary. October 24th, 1963 to June 3rd, 2018. That wasn't the headstone I was looking for, but I was going to, but they got a fire extinguisher over there, or fire hydrant. Don't know if you can see it, but it's red. Look at that, that's kind of cool. It's like all etched in. Yeah, that's rough right there and smooth right here. We got a whole bunch of people on here. I don't know why, but this one just reminds me of that movie, The Return of the Living Dead. The one from the, I think 80s. Here's the Smith. There's Smith Milton families, 3 headstones. But here's King family. Oh, that guy was really old, 80. You can kind of see how big the cemetery is. These little vaults things, I like these. Whatever, I don't know what you call these. Wilson! I'm sorry, Wilson. No disrespect, I just... Okay, let's see. Nicole Wilson. Okay, let's look for a Nick Wilson. Okay. If I can find the only Wilsons, let's see. Nope, no Nick Wilson. He's still alive. Oh, I know I said that was gonna be my last one, the etched in one, but I see a cemetery statue. Go over to do it. Statue. Is this the military? Yep. Tech 4, U.S. Army, July 21st, 1920 to July 30th, 2009. Another military. U.S. Army, World War II, July 17th, 1913 to October 27th, 1978. Another etched in one. Landscape that looks kind of like this area. A lot of farming out here. Looks like a military one, but doesn't say where they were. Okay, World War II. First LT, U.S. Army, World War II. June 10th of 1920 to June 27th, close to his birthday, 17 days later, 1988. One just says U.S. Army. I did a video, one where Alfred Packard, Colorado's, he was in the Army, but he was convicted and went to Kansas City, the Colorado State Penitentiary, but it's different now. But it's the old Supermax in Kansas City, but he was there for being a cannibal. He tricked people into going into the mountains on bad days just to eat them. Yeah, here's the one I was looking at. Just keep going, and there's like quite a few cool headstones here, or statues and stuff. Irene is still alive, it looks like. Look, they got their picture etched in. And this one. Both kids, or this one on the right's a kid. Latoya. I'm not gonna try to pronounce their middle or last name. April 4th, 1985 to June 1st, 1999. So what's that, 14 years? About 14. Okay, I'm kind of close, but I'm just gonna